Coach Tauan Salgado. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, my brother. Long time. We haven't done one of those. How are you?
Yeah, man. Guys, if you look back at my YouTube channel, Coach and I were doing the coach recruitment where we were talking about recruiting and things like that. So go back and check out those videos because there's a lot of really good content about the recruitment process for college. And listen, you're not going to get better information than this guy right here. You know, played it, he did it. Now he's coaching. And this is what we're going to be talking about today because he's going to be introducing something brand new there in the state of Florida called Lakeland United. They're going to be based in Lakeland, Florida. If you don't know where Lakeland, Florida is, it's in between Tampa, Florida and Orlando. So it's almost right smack dab in the middle of I-4 if you're going to Tampa or you're going to Orlando. And this is a really unique situation that he's got there because he's going to be bringing in a lot of talented players that some of them, or actually most of them, are going to be going to college at Polk State College there in Lakeland. And then some of them are just going to be coming in to play soccer because they're looking to play at a higher level, right? So that's what he's going to be doing with this. So, and also they're going to be playing in the UPSL, the United Premier Soccer League, in the fall. So really exciting stuff. He's already signed several players that I'm going to be posting their photos as, you know, Coach Tauan and I are talking about this new process. So, Coach, I'm going to hand it over to you. I'm really excited about this. I'm even more excited that you're going to be coaching this. This is going to be, you know, really exciting for you, you know, coming out of college and then going to be coaching a lot of these high caliber players. Not that you weren't at Lindsey Wilson, but man, some of these guys are going to be even better than that level, right?
Yep. Coach Andy, thank you so much for always the kind and very generous introduction. You know, both me and you know, we have a similar way of seeing life and work and our passion, you know, and it's always a very good moment for me to share the screen with you, to share dreams, projects, and especially just have a conversation about soccer. It's what we love, and you know, and helping the kids and getting out there and actually creating something special that has a lot of value. Thanks for the introduction. You're right on the spot. Just a quick introduction on the Lakeland United team from my end and my perspective. Okay, one thing that's very good to note and to emphasize that we are not part of Polk State College. Okay, we had a couple of guys that, you know, got a little confusing. Oh, I'm going to play for Polk State. Polk State's a very good school. It's a state school. Coach and his daughter went there. You know, she studied there.
Right there.
Yeah, it's a very good school academically. You know, being a state school in the state of Florida, you know, having ties with the government, it's very good for the degree and for the weight of your diploma. But on top of that, they also have a very good athletics program. Okay, right now the women's soccer program with Coach Jess Bailey and Randy Bailey are taking a turn to be like a top 10 team. They were top 15 already in the first year. Right now, they didn't even have their main players that didn't make it to the country, the international girls. But our team, we're a club, right? The way I can explain it, the way I can put it out there, we are a club. In the next few months or years, we're gonna develop the whole structure, you know, the academy, you know, the club soccer part of it. You know, we're gonna have other sports as well, working on a couple of big things. You know, so we're basically a big academy, a big club that will start with soccer, which is my main passion and my main focus, you know, in my career and in my background. And I'll be the guy leading this first part of the project, the tip of the iceberg. So we are a semi-professional team, hopefully in the near future, looking to go pro, as most semi-pro teams do in America. That's the path that they take. Okay, we want to take step by step, you know, have the right beginning, middle, and end, right? The right investment. So we're not going to jump any hurdles in any part of the process. So we are a semi-professional team. We chose the UPSL. You know, me and Coach Andy, we had a couple of conversations. There's some of the leagues, you know, there's the NSL, right? The mix are playing right now, all good leagues, and they're all very similar. You know, they have very good infrastructure. They're working with good systems, you know, to provide a good experience for the semi-professional, the college, and even the professional guys. We chose the UPSL. Our partnership, you know, with Polk State is just to have our guys enrolled to school. You know, we want the players to also be students, but it's not necessarily. Now, at the end of the day, I'm a soccer coach. We are a soccer team, a soccer club. You know, we're happy to be sending our guys to study at Polk State. and especially the international students to get the F1 visa. It's something very, very interesting that help us a lot. And they keep on track with their academics because we will look to transfer them out, okay? We are a club, but we also see ourselves as a bridge program that we can have guys for 1 year, 2 years, and then send them out to top D1, D2s, NAIAs. As Coach Randy and myself as well, just like him, where I have, and we have very good connections with colleges, and we're very fair and honest, with your level and the analysis of where you belong, where can you go, where should you go, okay? And now I'll do the same with my players, okay? A couple of guys are coming just to play 1 season and get out, okay? A couple of guys like Matias is our goalkeeper, most likely is going to be our captain. I haven't made the decision yet, but it's 90%, very, very experienced player. If you don't know Matias Tiepo, check it out. My Instagram, coaches and Instagram, it's just unbelievable professional goalkeeper. But Coach Tauan, how he's a professional and he's coming to play college, semi-pro, well, here's where we differ from college, okay? We're semi-pro looking to go pro, okay? Again, we are a soccer club. In the future, hopefully a sports club and a sports academy, okay? So it doesn't matter. There's no eligibility on the UPSL. Coach, but I played 3 years professional, but I don't have grades. I don't have that. We're just looking for players, okay? We will emphasize the academics. It's important for not just for Polk State, for Lakeland United, for you, for a young man, to develop into something special later on in life, okay? Have the best chances to build a career. But right now we're getting, I think 5, maybe 7. There's 2 that I'm working on it, but at least 5 former professionals from Brazil. Okay, today on our Instagram page is going up the announcement of Wesley Duarte. You guys are not gonna believe he was playing for Corinthians, Ponte Preta, professional, like 23 years old, cannot play college. In my opinion, he won't get eligible. We'll still try. Okay, maybe he get through a couple of years, 1, 2 years. He'll play with us. Live a life in Florida. Have a good system with us. We do housing and food we have different packages. It's a paid program, but looking to develop into something that we can help, right. Maybe the top players, maybe the A team, and we'll have a developmental team. But anyways, that's the summary of our team. We're a local soccer club, semi-professional, but the players will get the approach, the training, the facilities, the whole infrastructure behind it. It's going to be, in my opinion, and I'm biased, of course, better than a lot of pro clubs in Brazil for sure. In America, better than some. Okay, we'll do our best to keep a professional level on a semi-professional team.
Coach, the question always arises about, several questions about semi-pro or amateur sports, right? The question always arises about pay, right? And also eligibility. Will I lose my eligibility or my amateur status for college, right? So can you answer those questions about, the pay level and then also, the eligibility standpoint for college?
Yeah. So just the first question, the first part of the question, the pay level. So as a club soccer, which is a thing in America that is very common, and the guys know how it works. A lot of people complain, people from Brazil, sometimes they judge that pay for play system. But here's the thing. I was talking to a friend yesterday. In Brazil, most clubs are falling apart. They don't have the professional clubs like Cruzeiro right now, big club in the second division. It is just a disgrace what's happening. Nobody's accountable. It's a bunch of directors. It's a non-profit technically. We don't have an owner. It's not a business. Okay. Right. And I can realize that as a coach now, I need to get paid. I need to pay my assistants. Everything's a business, right? Yep. We may disagree because there's a passion. That whole discussion of, it has become a business, the club owners, the Chelsea, the Man City, that's how we get a healthy environment to work and succeed in every areas. Okay. So on our club right now, in the near future, we hope to invert that. We'll be able to pay players and cover for housing and food. Right now, we need the investment. As in a club soccer, the guys, we're getting like partnerships, trying to get good sponsorships and good deals. We're very careful with that because we want to create a brand, a name that it's not just going to be, I have 5,000 here, 10,000 here. It needs to be in accordance with our values. It needs to be something that we believe, that we carry a partner together with us, not just, help us a little bit here, a little bit there. At the end of the day, we don't think it's worth. Okay. So in this first year, we have a cost. We have a cost for the fields, the equipment. We're going to have housing, food, mainly for the international players. Okay. Local players from the city of Lakeland, Tampa, Orlando, the area. If they don't want to get the housing, food, it's cheaper. Okay. It's a cheaper level of pay. We have two different setups with housing, food, and without it. Okay, but this first year we will have to invest, and the players are kind of like our associates, are kind of our partners. Everyone in this together to build something special. But everything is black and white. I always say that. I talk to the players. Listen, it's this because of that, because we're trying to grow together and we need investment. We don't have, a big company, a big investor behind us. We have ourselves, me, the two owners, Sylvan Werner. We invest in a lot of our time and effort and also a little bit of money, but it will just be something that will grow exponentially, and we'll be able to, invert the pyramid and pay players and pay ourselves. The second question, really good question. So here's what's it's not really tricky, but it's interesting. The UPSL is chargeable, meaning if you play the UPSL, I don't like to say you lose a year. You use 1 year, right? So you have 4 years of eligibility. If you play one calendar year from January to December, play one game, you're going to count. You're going to lose 1 year or use that year, okay? However, on the gap year, okay, those 12 months that we have post-high school graduation that we all know about it is non-chargeable gap year. So for the internationals, it's a little bit more tricky because they usually come past gap year, they come with 20, 21. We're getting a couple of 17, 18-year-old international that will be in the gap year. We're getting 2, maybe 3 French players, hopefully one more that we're about to sign. They just graduated high school now in July. So they're going to come now in August, and they're only going to enroll Polk State in January. They're going to come on an English course only for the August. So they won't use that year. And they'll have the credits from Polk State, but they'll still have 4 more years to play. So if you pass your gap year, we strongly advise you to take the credits. Might be at Polk State, or you can get at UCF, USF. If from Florida, you get a cheap in-state tuition. You can study anywhere, but it is important that if you pass your gap year, you're going to use that year, and you need 24 credits at least. For D1, I think you need like 30 credits. So you need to have those credits to be qualified as a sophomore to play if you transfer out. Right. Now, if you're in the gap year, and that's the local guys that we're trying to focus now, we just signed the Polk County Player of the Year. He's a top player from the Lake Gibson High School, Armando Maldonado. He scored 97 goals in 4 years of high school. Wow. As a striker, the kid's a beast, and he was looked at by colleges, but I was able to convince. Didn't even have to convince. He's a good kid, and I said, listen, come with me. I promise you won't regret. He likes the project. He likes the idea. He's a Polk County Player of the Year. He doesn't need to be a Polk State because he just graduated, right? He's graduated now in May, so he can just take like the leap year. Take a year off. I'm not going to study. I'm going to see my options out there. Just going to focus. It's good. It's not bad. Use that gap year. Just focus on soccer. Go to the gym, work harder than you would if you have to studies or work or something else. And then hopefully next August, we'll send him to UCF, USF, Stetson, or some of the big schools, So basically that's it. If you're in a gap year, you don't need it. You can take school credits. It can be a Polk State, which we are partnering just because it's not an official partnership that we have to send them there. But, they're helping us. We're helping them. We like the school. We like everything they stand for. So we advise them. And it's a junior college. It's cheap. For out-of-state and in-state tuition is very cheap, cheaper than the average school. So, but if you're in a gap year, you just want to play that. I want to focus on 1 year of full soccer. Get a video. Okay, that's important. We're going to record every game. Yes. And highlight video, high level, good level UPSL. So that can help you, to get that jump for the next level.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, listen, I after working in college, for several years, my thoughts have changed about college, right? Because at first it was college or nothing. But now after working in college for so long and seeing that I actually lost more kids to financial situations than I did to anything else, there's a problem, right? So that's where that semi-pro or amateur sports thought came to my head and said, you know what, you got to give them a different option, because once they're done, they're done. They're not playing anywhere else. Even if they go to a local junior college that doesn't offer sports, they're done. They might find a small league on Sunday, but maybe they still had aspirations to continue playing, but they've lost out on that. So I think that something like this is big, because if you run into that situation out of high school, right, where something unfortunate happened to you, someone passed away, or a financial situation, mom and dad might have lost their job, whatever, okay, or you're having to help your family take care of the household, right? Financially. This is still an option for you because you could go to a local community college. So Polk State, right? That's there in Lakeland. Just up the road in Tampa is Hillsborough Community College. So there's a lot of different opportunities that you can go. There's a couple of other colleges that are close by too. There's Warner University, Weber International University that are close by that are 4-year colleges that you could also attend to, but maybe not play for them because you're having to work, right? So then you could come play semi-professionally, but what are you getting? You're still being able to work, okay? You're still, able to still help your family. You're still able to go to college, and you're getting probably one of the more valuable things, right, Coach, is competitive play and video.
Yeah. Right?
So now you went to Polk State or Hillsborough Community, whatever. You went for 2 years. So now you have what? You have your AA degree. You have your associate's degree. Okay. So now you have that. And what else do you have? You have 2 years at least of video of you playing at a competitive level. So if you then go to Coach Tauan and say, you know what, I think I want to try to go play at a higher college level. Okay. Then you have your AA degree. You've got 2 years of videos that you can utilize. And Coach Tauan can help you that next step to go play at a higher level at an NAIA or, D3, D2, D1, whatever, if you're that qualified, right? So this is another option for you. If you maybe can't afford to go to a private college or, a higher end valued college, that you could go to a small school, a community school, and still play, that maybe they don't offer sports. Like Polk State offers women's soccer. My daughter went there, but they don't offer men's soccer. So this is a good alternative for a lot of kids that might live in the area or kids that are looking to come to Florida that are international players.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Andy. Who knows me? You, of course, we're good friends, but even players that have talked to me 2 or 3 or 4 times, I usually say that I'm no better than anyone at any coach. I'm not worse than any coach. I'm just somebody else doing my thing with a lot of passion. But I differ, from a lot of coaches in the sense of here's how I understand the blessing and the luck that we have to have this career. Okay, whether we're placing kids in college, which I've had done it, and it's a business that you have, and then coaching like you have done, admissions like you have done it. And a lot of things that we, as a coaches, college coaches, we do it all. So it's not like 2, 3 main assignments. You do it all. So here's the commitment that I have to myself. I'm not being like a what is the word? Demagogue. Something is a word that we have in Portuguese. No, not trying to sound like a good Samaritan, a guy that's going to change people's life, but I actually feel like that. It's just part of the business, just some other part of my career. But the way I see is this, okay? I see a lot of coaches out there that they put pressure on guys to sign. I'll give you a deadline until Friday. It's my way or the highway. My school is the best. If I'm at Harvard, okay, I won't say that my school is the best. Last year, Harvard was 0-13. So it's better in what? It is the right fit. It is the best fit for whatever he wants, whatever he needs, the kid, the guy, the girl, okay? But it is never the best. We can talk about Marshall. They just won, but maybe it's a small town. The school's not too big. It depends. Okay, what do you want? Do they have an engineering course? No. So I want to be an engineer. It's not the best for me. So the way I see it, and is this. My choice, let's put it this way. Let's give an example, Matias. My choice of a top goalkeeper, it's 50, 60, 70 open options, okay? Because if I don't get Matias, I'll go after somebody else. I'm not just jeopardizing that. For the love of God, I need Matias with us. I can't afford to lose him. He's one of the best goalkeepers I've ever seen to come to America to this level. I think he's better than 90% of the goalkeepers at D1. No joke. And he got banned from all the leagues. He's not going to play college. We know that. But it's my commitment, and coaches Andy will work to get him in the pros. And I think we'll be successful. No promise, but we're looking to that. Okay, because it's top level. So I got to be honest with that and say, listen, you can make it. I can help you. But here's the thing that I see. When I talk to Matias, when I didn't convince him. I didn't persuade him. I don't think that's the right way to go, right? I was like, Matias, what do you want? Okay. I wanted to bring him, but we're still trying to get him to college. I remember Coach Andy got top offers for him all over the country. He got eligibility, didn't get NCAA, didn't get NAIA. So now I say, Matias, I'm still here. Okay, it is an option for me. I would love to have you. Talk to your family. It is the right fit for you. It is the best option. You pay for play, right? Maybe pay for the college if you want. If you don't, we'll work it out. He's coming on a F1 for English course, the Mile Academy. He might do that as well. So it's just the way I see it, again, it's not because I'm a good Samaritan. I'm just not selfish. And I understand that Matias' decision is one life. It is Matias' life. That's one decision that can put him up in life or screw him forever. Okay. On my end, and trying to be as selfless as I can, because that's our job in this career, I have 60 lives, 70, 80 lives. So am I going to screw your life or I'm going to get you on the right path? I got guys that talk to me, there's a player, Matheus Cadorini. I got a meeting with him to talk to him about coming to the Lakeland United. Top player, he played in Brazil, Serie D, fourth division professional, absurd player. As I'm talking to him, I understand, well, he graduated high school 2018, gap year 19, he only played in 2020, but he has 3 semesters of school. He's going to get eligible for D1, D2, and NAIA. And I don't want this guy to pay the cost that we're charging the players because he can get a full ride. So I told him, we're going to work on that. And I got him. He's going to Faulkner. I sent 3 guys to Faulkner. The coach there, Gabriel, is my buddy. He's going to go to Faulkner to play almost nothing. Okay? So it was the right decision in my heart, right? Again, guys, I'm not, being here, the good guy, I'd rather help somebody else than help myself. We're always going to be helping ourselves, everybody. I believe it's a machine that works, all around. Karma goes and back, goes back and forth. So, again, think about it. Okay, like Coach Andy just said, on my gap year, I don't know what to do. Maybe junior college, I don't know what to study. Great, junior college, you just do the basic classes, the elementary classes, the general core, they would call, math, English, Spanish, whatever, psychology. So I don't have any offers because my high school was kind of crap in soccer. Great, we might be the good fit for you. But tell me, what do you have? I asked the guys, coach, I have this 5,000 on a good D2. Go, don't come to me. I forbid you to come for me. But some guys, I've talked to them and said, listen, you can go. I can send you to Lindsay Wilson, Oklahoma West, and all those big top NA. And they said, no, coach, I want to play for you because I like you. I like the program, and I like Florida. I want to be in Lakeland, right? I like what you guys have. Great, let's do it. Okay, so there's always the fit. You just got to navigate through and find out, and I'll be as honest as I can, always.
I agree with you in that because, you look at, what was the best team last season with Atletico Atlanta, going 24-0, both a good friend of ours, Joao Garcia. You look at Atletico Atlanta and what he did last season, and then most of his guys left the team and became professional players because they had so much recognition, right? So much great game film, and coaches were wanting them left and right, and it left him in a very good position. So what happens? So everybody wants to come play for them. It's like University of Alabama American football, right?
Yeah.
Always winning, always winning, always winning. So the best players want to go to that location. But you're right. You're exactly right when you're saying it's got to be the right fit, because if you receive the Division II, Coach, I'll even bring NAIA. If you received an NAIA or you received a Division II opportunity, you better go. Yeah. Go take that. Go run with it. And if things don't work out, we're here for you. We're still here. But if you've got an opportunity like that, not a lot of people get those opportunities. You go take it, right? And like I said, it doesn't work out, you call us back. We'll figure it out for you for the next season, right? So again, guys, it's going to be there for you. It's a great developmental tool if you're looking to play at that next level, right? So, Coach, let's talk about.
Let me just tell you a quick story because I remember now. It just happened, okay, a month ago. But we had 2 guys coming from Israel. I have a good connection with Shay Said from Israel, First Team USA, good company. She sent me 2 Israelis, both left back, same position. One of them, Thomas Shirazi, his name, great guy, fantastic young man. He's in junior college. He was a Southeastern Community College, the one that just won the D2 National Championship. Okay, he was there, and this year he wasn't there in the National Championship. He transferred to another JUCO. So he did 2 years in 2 different JUCOs. Okay. So he was set to come to us, okay, and paying, because there's the cost for the program. which I don't have a problem saying. It's about 8,000 a year, 8,500 for housing, food, everything for 12 months, okay, for the whole year. And it's a flat rate. It's not even a negotiation. It's a flat rate we have for this year for everybody. The cost for Polk State, out-of-state tuition is around 10,000 a year for 24 credits, okay? So this guy was coming to us. He was really happy to come to us. Great guy. He loves the project. And he's going to pay about 18,000 a year, 18.5, you know? And then this is what pisses me off. Seriously, you know, really pisses me off. There is a culture of fear, and that's in every company. You know that. Right now, the young people, the young generation are trying to change that. You know, the Simon Sinek's and the Gary V guys that, you know, you got to feel valuable. You need, like, you're my partner. No, I'm not your boss. I'm going to say, do this. And, you know, kind of like that slave style that, you know, I hate that. And I'm a very capitalist guy. I love the system, but you got to be functional. You got to be healthy. You know, people have to feel empowered. People have to feel, I have a good salary. I work good for this company. I love this company. I'm going to make it happen, right? And that's what we're trying to build with the Lakeland. So it creates a culture in soccer in college. It's funny because with soccer in general, in Brazil, used to be like that. Guys fear the players. They fear the coach. They fear, you know, the director. It is funny because it shouldn't be like that, right? Anywhere, in any company. And like we said in the beginning, it is a company. It is a business. So he messaged me, and I can see that he's scared to talk to me, that he has this offer, that it just happened after he signed with us. Because I know, because I've seen it over and over. Sign with the school to pay 10,000, 12,000, and a full ride comes up, and then the coach is like, no, man, I'm not going to release you. You know, you're going to screw us because, you know, I gave you a word. Let's give a step back. The kid's going to pay 12 and he got a full ride. It's a better school. It's a better program, whatever. It's better for his life. Yeah. Stop being selfish. What are you doing? I don't get it. And I don't get it. You know, maybe I'm a good guy. Maybe I'm just what you should be, like you are. I know you are just like that as well. You should just be a normal person trying to help you. It will come back, because I get 10 guys and I send them, no, better go some other way. But I got Matthias, Wesley, Tyson, I got some top level guys because maybe I'm doing the right thing. No, maybe it's just the right fit for them, like I said it. So this guy, Tomer, he calls me coach. He was shaking me. I could see in his voice. I was just in the tournament and with my school club, whatever, it's there's somewhere in the junior college. Coach saw me and I got a full ride. He's scared to tell me that he got a full ride offer. D2. He should be celebrating me. I want to hug him. You know, I want to say, Tomer, congrats, my man. I love you. Go. So he tells me that, coach, are you mad? I just said, Tomer, relax. Congrats, my man. I forbid you to come to us. Go take your D2 offer. 18,000 full ride. Forget about us. You know, we are maybe a bridge for you to get something. You got it. You got it. Right. And to be honest, very honest to him, and I told him that and to everybody, I don't think he's a full ride type of player. I never thought, and if I was in college, I wouldn't. Okay, great guy, but I would ask him to pay decent amount, 10,000 something. I didn't see him in person. Okay, it's just a video. So, but when I saw that, I'm like, you cracked the code. You won lottery, man. Take that. So, coach, but you want to talk, you want to figure out. I don't want to figure out. I forbid you to come to us. And I'm really happy, truly. No, I lost a guy. I'll replace it. You know, again, I'm not saying that he's replaceable. It's not about that. It's about get the guys that really need us, that really like us, you know. And if coach 6 months in, I don't like this, let's part ways and I'll help you. I'm not going to close the door. I'm going to help you. Some reason didn't work, but I'll help you. You know?
Come back to us. Yeah, absolutely. And coach, are you going to offer housing? Are you going to offer transportation to and from practices and games and things like that? How is that going to work out for the players?
So the setup, we're actually, Silver and Vernon, our owners, they're flying in tomorrow from Atlanta. They're close to you, you know that, I know you guys met before. And we're going to work on a couple of things, meetings. We're going to go in the Mila Mile Academy tomorrow as well. We're going to work and just to close the deal for housing and the car. So what we're doing, and we have a house, we're going to have a house that is a 6-bedroom, like a big house. Get the guys. No, it's not going to be like 20 some guys. Some of the guys will be local. We're expecting between 15, 17 internationals. So it'll be like 2, some 3 per bedroom, okay? It's not going to be too close for the school. We were trying to get something across the street, but it's going to be 5-10 minutes from the school. But we will work to get 3 cars, okay? We're working on that transportation, that they're going to be the club, like minivans that we're going to use for games and for transportation for the club scheduling and club commitments. But they're also going to keep that, the players, to go to school, to go to training. So they're going to split the international players amongst the cards, and also that deal that I said, the 8,500, we might change, might drop, might raise. I don't know how it's going to be next year. And we closed for internationals this year. We're good on the house with internationals, and Polk State also closed their deadline for international local. We still have 5-6 spots for local guys. We're trying to get a squad of 26 guys. Okay, we're working on a couple options. Okay, there's 8 guys that I'm seeing next week on a tryout in Lakeland. Gonna be more guys, but 8 guys are really interested and I really like. You know, I'm being very thorough with the picking. We're gonna be a very good team. I promise you that. I don't know how good. I hope we can beat João in the final of nationals and Atlético Atlanta in the fall, but it's not gonna be easy. You know, it's just a baby step, but we're gonna be ready to compete.
It's not easy. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, I came to a game or two up here in Atlanta to watch them this past season play. And I mean, they look like a professional team, you know, they just walking in, walking out, the warm up, the play, the action itself looked like a professional team, you know, and that's what I think, that's the direction that you guys are heading. Just based off of some of the guys that I've seen, like, you know, I know Matias. You know, I knew Matias Tiempo. Guys, if you can actually look back at some of my videos, I have a video about Matias. I have him on my Instagram as well. He is a phenomenal soccer player, you know, and goalkeeper is really what I should say. And he's going places. He's already played professionally in Brazil. He did have an offer to play. I think it was in Finland, right? I think that's the opportunity that might have reached out.
We got lucky because he was signed with the club, but with COVID, he got everything stalled.
Everything messed up for him. So, but listen, it was a blessing because now we have him here. You know, he's going to be here in the United States playing for Lakeland United. And then hopefully, you know, everything works out, you know, then we'll look at getting him to another level, you know, at some point. And he's that good of a player that I'm not even worried about it, you know. That's right. I mean, he's just one of those every once in a while players. Because, Coach, you know this. You run into guys all the time, and I want to be pro. I want to be pro. I want to be pro. But they don't have it. You know, they don't have that. This kid has it. You know, he has that. You know, he's already done it, and he's going to continue to have it. So I'm really excited to see him play. I'm actually looking forward to meeting him in person because I've only talked to him on the phone and things like that. You know, seeing him on the first time to meet him in person. So I'm really excited about that. And any other words, anything else on, you know, on the Lakeland United and you know, what do you want to
so here's the thing I could give as my thoughts and advice for the guys moving forward that may have an interest to play with us. Maybe now, maybe in the future, okay? First of all, don't be afraid to reach out, okay? Just so you guys have an idea, there's some top players and some good players as well that are maybe not top players, but some were like guys like, for example, Matias was Coach Andy directly working with his placement company, like helping me and sending a player, check it out. I remember like it was today. You sent me, like, look at this Brazilian goalkeeper. What do you think? And I think I called you or sent my long audio message saying, this guy is unbelievable, man. Where'd you get him? And trust me, I don't think there's a Brazilian working in American college, you know, with all humility, but that is well connected with Brazil and knows the level like me. I know the other Brazilians that work there are as good as me, but I dig deep and I know levels. I always find out this and that, academy level, professional level. So when I see Matias' video, I straight up say, Coach Andy, you got one of the best goalkeepers we've ever had. I've ever had the pleasure to recruit from Brazil. You know, I've had other ones. Like I have a best buddy, one of my good buddies, Paulo Pita. He got drafted to the MLS for the LAFC last year. He played at Marshall before this season. The other season, the Marshall made Final 8. I think Matias is better than Paulo. I think, based on video and experience back home, he's a tricky one. Okay, I think they're same level. But here's the thing that you say. I like that about the professional. I come from a country, Brazil. Unfortunately, I love my country. I love Rio, my city, but it is a lot of vain, vague, and false promises. I'm gonna make you pro. I promise you this. I'm gonna sign. Wesley and Alex Carano three guys that I believe to any professional level in America, especially USL 1, USL, MLS is a little bit harder, but still, I think they'll be ready to engage them on a training, on a preseason, and see what happens. I think they'll be ready. But I don't know, put me in the pro. He never asked me that, and I never said that. I said, I will try my best. For everybody, no. For the guys that I think are ready. Right now, I think 3, maybe there's 2 more Brazilians coming. Japanese guy, Taisei, is really good, but I want to see him go through D1. Taisei actually had a bunch of D1 offers, but he didn't have the English. And he's coming to Polk State because they offer the USL program, which is really good. So there's a couple of the guys we're working on, that I could see potentially, but I'll be honest, and like João, what happened with João with Atlético Atlanta, he was beating everybody. He won the thing, the league undefeated. So the next step, like I say, is a step by step. In America, it's very fair, right? Not everything is going to be fair all the time, but it's better than South America, even Europe. In America, it's like, you're here, okay, you're too good here, one step. So what was the next step for João? He started playing games against the Atlanta United B team or the reserves.
Huge.
Because he's better than all the UPSL, all the semi-pro. He's beating everybody. He's beating the crap of every team that he plays. So he calls Atletico in Atlanta, and João has good connections. The guys say, okay, look at them. They're just then the next level should play our reserve team. So they play and they tie 2-2, and the players that João have are all former professionals. Some of them play with the Atlanta Silverbacks that are now the Atlanta United. So that's what happened with us. Let's say we're beating everybody, which I hope it happens. I know it's going to be hard. I don't have those. I have the expectations, but it's not like a pressure. We'll see what happens, but we'll work hard to achieve. So we beat everybody, won the whole thing. I'll get a call to the Tampa Bay Rowdies. You guys want to play a friendly game? With and I was the Lakeland Tropics. We've done that. We went there and it was 2-2 as well. We had some of the guys being highlighted and they did well. And if somebody likes my team, say, come train with us. And he go train 3 months with them and it doesn't work. He's cut. We never know, So, but the one thing, and going back to the message that I want to send is we're looking to have a U23 team, which is going to be our development for the main one, okay? Placed also in the UPSL, maybe in the second division, maybe in the Premier Division. We'll look into that, okay? Looking at club soccer, we'll look to build. But for now, it is just the UPSL, okay? It's going to be a concise 25, 26-man roster, okay? Everyone's going to get a chance, but, it's fair and competitive. We'll give the starting 11. You work to get that position. You keep that position. It's not going to be it's like some guys in college, in and out subs. UPSL doesn't even allow that. I don't like that, okay? Yeah. So it's going to be work. I can tell that anyone that works with me is going to enjoy because I'm very passionate and very intense. May not like my style. It's fine. We'll part ways or you keep for another year just to see what happens, but I'll promise I'll be by every player's corner. Not just for that. It doesn't work here. It happens over and over. Guy didn't sign with me. I redirect to somebody in college because I think he's worth it and he's good enough and he's a good kid and all.
Well, guys, I'm going to have all of Coach Tauan's contact information below. So check it out. If you're interested in playing semi-professional soccer here in the United States, especially in Florida, who doesn't want to play in Florida? Here's an opportunity for you, right? Here's a great opportunity for you. It's something that, we're with the Mixed Sports Club. I've had a lot of people ask me about the mix. We're not ready for that point yet. We're getting close, but we're not ready for that just yet to start bringing in international players, but we will soon. And that'll be that more competitive nature when you're looking at what's going to be happening in Florida, because there's a lot coming soon that I know other things that are going to be happening, with some other clubs and things like that I'm really excited about. This isn't just about the Mixed Sports Club. I'm excited about us, of course. I'm excited about Tauan and Lakeland United and some other teams that are out there that are playing very, very well and very competitively, right? Because, guys, what's good for us is going to be good for them, vice versa, because it's just going to bring that competitiveness to Central Florida and bring great players and make us much more out of the other leagues. To Central Florida and bring great players.
Perfect,
Coach.
That was a good way to put Coach Andy. And the one thing that and I know in our relationship. Sorry, got it?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Andy, that the one thing that we know with each other is this. In the Lakeland United, but the way we're always gonna see us is as partners. And I told you that before. We work together, in a lot of things, but it's all subjective things. We'll put it down something very soon, to be together, because I told you many times, man, you're my dream assistant, with your whole knowledge, not just about soccer recruiting, your whole connections, but admissions and bureaucracy, compliance. So it is, we'll always, even if we face each other on a local cup, the mix, and we'll schedule to be a 2-2. We'll manipulate the result. Just kidding. But
we'll see.
We'll always be partners. It doesn't matter. It's we'll talk about that in the last conversation that we had here on our YouTube channel. I remember that, whatever happens, we are partners. And I love that, because I'm not for the money. I want to make money. I want to be good. Now I'm married, and I have to stop being a little bit of dreamer, more a doer, which I've always done it, but, be serious about money. But anyways, my thing is connect and work and live life with passion with the people that think like me, that have similar values. So if I can get like a staff, me, you, Coach Ray from Lindsay, he might be coming to Florida, so retiring over there, coming to live here, and Alan Sorato is a friend of mine that is in Oklahoma, Bruno, Victor, all my friends, Pedro, Ivo. I always tell them, listen, it's not nepotism, to hire a friend. It's because, like Brazil national team, Titi, his assistant is his son, because it's trust. You know how it works. You know how I think together. That's how you build, a legacy, in my opinion, to work with people that have similar vision. So we'll always be connected. I promise that.
All right, man. Well, hey, guys, again, I'm going to have all of Coach's contact information below. If you're interested in playing for Lakeland United, this is a really good opportunity for you, okay? Real good opportunity that's coming up. And listen, I'm going to – it's I know a lot of really, really good coaches. Joao Garcia for sure is one of the best coaches that I know. Tauan is right there. He's going to blow this thing up. And they're going to be huge. Maybe not that first season, because listen, that first season, it's not like you got to find the kinks, and you got to find what works, what doesn't work, things like that. And then that second season, and you never know, he might go 24-0, and who knows? I don't know, because let me tell you again, he's got one of the best goalkeepers that is going to be just amazing in the United States. I'm telling you. Yeah. I cannot wait to see him play. And no one works harder than him. He's phenomenal. So, again, I'm really excited. I can't wait to see them start playing. Hopefully, I'm going to be moving to Florida back. I'm going to be moving back to Florida soon, so I can really, get to see them.
You're going to be required to be on the field every day.
Yes, sir. Hopefully I get a VIP, so I can go sit in the.
Man. Game day, you're going to be bossing people around. You're going to be the director.
But yeah, guys. So again, I'm going to have Coach Tauan's contact information below. Coach, thank you so much for your time. I'm really excited. I'm proud of you. I've known you now for a while. And I know this is what you've been looking for, and here it is, man. So it's time for you to run with it.
Thank you, my friend. And I would say like this: I'm proud of us. It is not easy, man. It's not easy to sports. Dreams, entrepreneurship, and. I could just be doing a 50, 60,000 a year salary job, or as a manager or something in a company, being bored. I'm not gonna live my life like that, and I know you won't. We'll die, and we'll die happy doing what we love, changing people's lives. And I'm proud of us. It's just, again, it looks very, very weird to say that, and I don't like to talk about myself, and I prefer to talk about you more. But it is just, when I think about it, I say, wow, look how far we're coming, not how far we came, because we'll keep going. But it is just, it fulfills me every day. I wake up every day. That old saying, that some people don't really believe it. I do. Doesn't really look like I work one day in my life, because I work for it's true, and I hope to be that to God decides to pull me up.
Awesome, man. All right, guys. Hey, do me a favor as well. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Forward this information to your friends out there. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. Any questions that you might have, let me know, comment, or send me a message, privately, whatever, and we'll get those answers for you. So, Coach, again, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you real, real soon.